Here we are in Denton, Texas, where it's my purpose to do a walk-around video of this 1967 Dodge Dart. It has had one repaint in its original color scheme of a metallic green. It's driver quality paint that has several chips and dings and scratches, and so the future owner of it may have as much information as possible. I'm going to do this walk around video so you can see the car in its entirety, and we'll take the camera inside underneath the hood into the trunk and provide as much information as possible. This car had 3 owners, 3 titled owners, and it began its life right here in Texas. It's been in Texas its entire life. I'm going to open the trunk with one of the original keys, and you can see that inside we have the original wheels with the original hubcaps, and I have photos showing how well preserved the trunk is. It's in excellent shape. No rust, none of that. And I think that this car is a fantastic candidate for a number of directions. I would prefer to see it go to somebody who wants to preserve it in its original integrity and not cut it up and do a bunch of things to it and put a big motor, etc. Let me go and pop the hood real quick and give you a quick view of that. You can see how clean this engine compartment is. I'm confident the first 2 owners of this vehicle died, so information as to what has been done to it. They died during their ownership of the car, and they owned it for 50 years. So there's no documentation or invoices regarding the rebuild of the motor and transmission, but it's very clearly had things of that sort done to it, because this is the best running old car that I've ever owned, and I've owned a lot of them. This thing starts so well and runs so good, and it has the original factory AC that works, does not need a charge, as you commonly hear. Oh, the AC works, but it needs a charge. This one works perfectly. So let me shut the hood. And you'll also notice how the body lines, everything matches up really well. You don't see a lot of the doors hang well. I don't know if you can see the reveals. Everything. The doors are except, well, it's really windy today, so it's hard to do this, but watch out. Let me shut a little bit harder. The door shuts perfectly. And it has what I believe to be the original vinyl top that is in exceptional condition for 50-something years old. And you can see right here how the door reveals are, and how easily this door opens up. The keys open and shut the door locks. The windows roll up and down as they're supposed to. There's no difficulty with that. They're not all gunked up or problematic. And even though in the test drive video I show the car starting, I'm going to go ahead and start it up, and didn't even have to give it any gas. Hasn't been running about 2 hours sitting outside here. That's the aftermarket stereo. Here's the AC just turned on. I don't know if you can hear the fan motor blowing. I'll turn it off and you'll notice the difference. That all works. It's blowing very cold. Just turned it off. The fan speed works. Wipers, they work. on various speeds. There's the horn working, fuel gauge, alternator gauge, etc. All the lights, blinkers. I'll show you on the inside. See the blinker indicator working, both sides. The car is in exceptionally good condition for an unrestored car, and I hope that it ends up in the hands of somebody who can appreciate the car for what it is. Let's do the headliner, which is in perfect condition. You see the seats, everything's very clean. Even has the old ashtrays. You can see the back window. All that looks really good. Anyway, if you have any interest in the car, please call the listed number, and thank you for viewing.